Hello everyone, I don't know if you can hear me or not. I can't really hear me on my thing. But this is Jake Man 1990. And we are doing nothing spectacular. As the title says, we're just chatting, opening MK11 Krypt. If anybody's interested in just saying hi or whatever, or just tuning in, keep me company for... This is probably going to take 2.5 to 3 hours. I am not going to lie. I did record myself doing something like this not that long ago. But I haven't edited that yet. Right now I'm trying to figure out why it's not playing my speakers. It should be playing on my speakers. But for whatever reason my playback is not playing on my speakers. I don't get it. Maybe disable and then re-enable. There it goes. Okay. I have weird sound thing. But anyways, let's do this. I figured you guys could hear me. Anyways, because I'm talking to my PlayStation mic. See. Here's the thing. I was supposed to try to record this while I was on Elgato, but for whatever reason, Elgato kept giving me an error. A 404 saying connection not found or error not found. Check your internet connection. I'm connected to the internet. So, I don't know what that's all about. Let me just do this real quick. And then we're going to open up this entire crypt. I think we should be able to with 3,330,002 coins. Alright. Now we're ready. So... for this, we will be opening up all chests. Now this will be I believe my 4th time opening up this entire crypt. And just so you know, I cannot add any more chests, so every chest that is on this island has been reclosed except for like the Shao Kahn chest, the spear chests, like the special chests like that have been reclosed. As you see, all Krypt chests on the island are currently full. Interesting to see that my follower count hasn't gone down. Alright. So, I doubt anybody's going to show up. But in case someone does, I'm all ears to talk. The reason why I'm doing this before I have to go to work tomorrow is because, well, I have a doctor's appointment at 9 o'clock, so I don't have to get up as early as I usually would. And also, I am drinking alcohol, boys and girls. Had myself a grapefruit tangerine margarita. It's really good. Alright, so I guess the best way to start with this is let's go to the very top floor of Shang Tsung's area. Now, if you're trying to get all of Shang Tsung's area unlocked, you are sadly going to need to perform 25 fatalities on each of the 25 original characters that were in... Why are you looking like that, homie? You look like you're slumped over. You're tired. You look like you're about to fight whatever the hell is right there. Anyways, so yeah, that includes Shao Kahn. Shang Tsung is not included in that section because Shang Tsung was a downloadable character that came after Shao Kahn. But all your original 25 characters and then Shao Kahn. As you see here, Baraka's head, sever-headed Cassie Cage, Baraka, Cassie, Cetrion, Devora, Aaron Black, Frost, Skiris, Jackie Briggs, Jade, Jax Briggs, Johnny Cage, Cabal, Kano, Kitana, Collector, Kotal Khan, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Noob, Raiden, Scorpion, Shao Kahn, Scarlet, Sub-Zero, Sonya Blade, Shao Kahn, and that's it. Those are the characters you need to perform 25 fatalities on to completely unlock everything. Well, hey there, Cave Sora. No, not too much. Just decided to do a little bit chill streaming. That's it. Nothing spectacular is going to be acquired. I just felt like opening all this because I've had all these coins burning a hole in my pocket for a while. How are you doing? So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to isolate certain areas, and then I'm going to go through in these areas that I isolate and put on Kenshi's blindfold. Because that allows me to see invisible chests. I don't have all of them. You're hanging in there? Well, that's good. I don't have all the hidden chests memorized, so I just typically tend to put this on, walk around the area, and, you know, I'm a little bit apprehensive because I am going to the doctor's tomorrow for something I'm not really going to get into on here. And, you know, it's mainly down than up, I will say. A lot of depression has been hitting me. I don't really get motivated to do too much of anything. But I was actually feeling it today. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do a stream. Yeah, it'll make me a little bit late to go to sleep, but whatever. I slept pretty late today, anyways. I think I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I haven't really been up that late. I screwed myself over because I was up until 9 in the morning, but I fell asleep after the alcohol knocked me out a little bit. So around like 12:15, I say I like passed out in my bed for like an hour and a half, and then I woke up and I was gonna continue recording more of The Last of Us. But I sat down to record more and I wasn't awake enough to be involved in it. So I turned off the place, so I turned it off and said the hell of it. Oh, you weren't following me yet? KH Sora? I thought you were. Well, thank you for the follow. You got it, man. I will definitely hit you up if I need to talk. I think it's getting better. But it's just, I'm taking it a day at a time, you know. The isolation's finally getting to me. It's just like, ugh, I'm tired of all this shit. Miss my friends, miss my family. It's, you know, it is what it is, though. Alright, now I do know where there's a hidden chest down here. You'll see me put this blindfold on quite a lot and swing the hammer, because the last thing I want is to be ambushed by a denizen. Yeah, I think it's hitting a lot of people that slump, though, K-Sor. Yeah, strange. Twitch is weird. Oh, well. I do know that I still am supposed to sit down with you and we're supposed to stomp Yozora's dick into the ground. If I don't get pissed off and rage at you by accident, because that's very likely, I will say. I don't want to do that. Perhaps next week we can sit down and do that, man. This week I just wasn't feeling it. Work sucked. Our supervisor wasn't there all week because his wife had a boy. So it sucked at work because I was stressed out. You're available for that, whatever. Yeah, you know, definitely gonna hit you up, because I was thinking about it earlier yesterday before I started recording. I'm like, I kind of want to sit down and fight Yozora, and I want to get a hold of KH Sora, but I'm like, no, I really need to get something recorded. I recorded 5 videos for The Last of Us last night. I just finished editing and uploading the one that's supposed to be coming up tomorrow. That's a good quality to have, to sit down and help friends out. I had that quality once upon a time. Somewhere along that path, I got a little bit bitter and I lost that like reality. And it's just not a thing I do too much anymore. I try, but my friends of long are noticing that, hey, you are not the same person as you were before. No, I wouldn't call him my friend per se. He is my supervisor. But yeah, he had a boy last week, so he was off all week, which I don't fault the guy for that. Plus, the guy works hard. I'll give him shit the whole time I'm there and be like, you don't even do anything around here. Yeah. But he deserves a break more than many do. Ha! Hidden chests. No problem. We're cool, him and I. But we do have our moments where we like butt heads with each other. He used to drive a beer truck back in the day. Like, well, not back in the day. Like 6 years ago or something like that, he was driving a beer truck. So he is always letting me know about like new types of PBRs that come out that I might like. Alright, I'm trying to think where that it's natural it'll happen sometimes. What's that in reference to? You gotta stop me because I'm over here rambling about nothing. I'm gonna say that that was directed at sometimes mishearing things. Or maybe that's directed bumping heads with my boss. I think that's probably more that than the mishearing things. He is going to go probably ballistic in a good way when he finds out that I was driving his lift like the entire time he was gone. They wanted me to learn how to drive the stand-up pallet jack, the reach truck. So when he was gone, I basically grabbed his reach truck and kept going around with it, like grabbing stuff from the aisles. I tried getting to the tight aisles. I'm not that good at that. I have horrible depth perception issues, so that kind of hinders me when I'm trying to drive something like that and getting into the higher racks. If it gives me a pay raise, I will be very happy. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. I want to make more money. Well, he'll be grateful that I didn't crash his lift, to say the least. Plus, he will be grateful in the long run once I get way more comfortable on it, because then I can do it and he doesn't have to worry about it. So the last time I did a video recording of opening this Krypt, I had about just over 3 million coins, but I already had these first few sections open in the Krypt, and I had like 1.2 million left over or something like that. So I am not certain if this is even going to be enough. I came in here with like 3,330,002 or something like that. I do know that 25,000 soul fragments is more than enough to open up everything in here. I need some augments anyways. So I can make my characters even more obscenely powerful when I'm online. Man, this this margarita thing I picked up at the liquor store is really good. Would you believe that I went out to the liquor store and spent almost $105 on liquor? I picked up a couple margarita mixes, a bottle of tequila, a 6-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon hard peach tea, which is actually not that bad. It reminds me too much of the twisted teas, though, and I'm not a fan of the twisted teas that Mike's has. I also picked up a 4-pack of hard coffee. Why so much? Because I felt like drinking this weekend. And I could have sworn I heard like sound like someone falling or dying or screaming or whatever. You hear weird things in this crypt. I will say that this crypt is very ambient. Like, if there's one thing I really, really enjoy about Mortal Kombat 11 when I'm not doing the online shit in like the towers, I absolutely love what they did with the crypt. And I hope that future Mortal Kombat installations have something similar to this. I have spent many, 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 many hours in this crypt. I can't even tell you how many I spent. A lot, though. I really should get back to streaming on a more regular basis. You know, before the shit hit the fan with a couple of my friends that I used to have as friends, I used to be on here religiously every Friday. And I do miss those days. But it's just, it is very hard for me to find the motivation to even jump online. And it's even harder for me to find the enjoyment. I won't get into the details. The short of it was, I wasn't a very good friend. And I owned up to where I was faulted, but the other people, well, one of the other people in the party could not take any ownership to what they did wrong. And then that person has their, you know, hold of the other person. They kind of have him wrapped around their finger. And he made a decision to basically treat me unjustly, I think, in favor of what one person wanted. That's the short of it. I'm not going to get into the details. I'm not going to say that I'm completely indemnified with it, because I am very well not indemnified by what happened in that situation. But I'm not entirely at fault, if that makes any sense. It's just not a thing it's just not a thing I want to, like, get into, that's all. But suffice it to say, with what happened there, it ended up kind of killing my enjoyment with the streaming community. And that kind of sucks. Like, I used to religiously stream on every Friday. I used to be all over people's streams on Friday. You know, I'd spend, like, all of Friday watching people stream, and Every now and then I sit down and I watch people stream, but it's just so rare. Because it's just I don't have any enjoyment with it anymore. Because there's a part of me that's always wondering, hey, am I gonna run into this person on here? And the next thing you know, I'm gonna be banned from this person's stream because they're gonna say, make sure they make a point to say everything I did wrong, but completely take out their part of the equation. It's happened before. I actually had a couple people ban me from their stream just because of this one person. I mean, I blocked them on Twitch, so I can't see them if they come on. The only time I even know they're there is if, like, the streamer has, like, the chat up on their stream. And then, of course, I can see, you know, hey, this person's here. But if I don't see that, I don't know if they're there. So that's what kind of makes it hard for me to go to watch some of these streamers. Because a lot of the streamers I enjoyed watching, I met through them. You know, that was a very difficult thing to do. I totally get where you're coming from with that, Sora. And unfortunately, it kind of, like, hurt a bit. Because, you know, I used to really enjoy everything with me. Like, I remember, like, being here, like, ooh, I'm gonna become... I'm gonna get a affiliation on Twitch. I'm gonna get my 50 followers, which I was on the rise actually when I was streaming before all the shit went south. But it's like, you know, I was on the rise. I had the average viewership. All I had to do was pick a couple more days to do streaming, and I would have made that requirement, and all of it was undone. But I really, really do need to get back to stream on a regular basis. Like, there are many games that I don't want to play because I wanted to play them on stream. You know what's even more messed up? Both of those people I had a falling out with are my mods. Oh, well, thank you, okay, Sora. You know, that's another thing, though. You know, you have to make the tough decision to be done with someone who's toxic, and it allows you to meet people who aren't toxic anymore. Alex Racers 07. Hello. You wouldn't have to be Alex Marari, would you? If you're not, my bad. There was someone who used to jump in my stream called Alex Marari. And welcome to the stream. Oh, Alex Marari didn't do anything wrong. He's not, like, banned or whatever from my stream. Okay. Alex Racer, you are Alex Marari. Got it. Well, hey, good, long time no speak. You changed your name. Didn't you used to be A Marari on Twitch? I actually think that's everything in that section. So the way I go through the Krypt, this is mainly just a chatting stream, but I guess I should talk a little bit about what I'm doing in here. Oh yeah, why so many Twitch accounts, man? $25 soul fragments. I'm not really gonna need those because there is really nothing that I need soul fragments for. Anyways, I know this is basically a chatting stream, but I should talk a little bit about it. So, oh, hey, Chronica Vaults. I found one of these earlier. So, I have a methodical way that I go through this crypt. I try to go the way I can that would be the least amount of backtracking. Like, I tend to go to the dead end areas first, and not the areas that loop around, which is why you saw me go to the Deadwoods first. Because the Deadwood doesn't loop around anywhere else in the crypt. It's in the there's only one way in and one way out. This section, however, it loops. But like I was saying, it kind of sucks, KH Sora, because those people that I had the falling out with, well, they are technically my mods. Well, one of them is not a mod. I demodded them, but they're technically my mods on this Twitch, and they're never going to be on my streams again. So, so I don't really have any mods. I did have Connor as a mod, but Connor dropped off of like Twitch and all that stuff. So it's just like, well, that kind of sucks. I made Connor a mod because, like, at a time when I was having it really rough, Connor was there to listen to me and like try to help me out and make me feel better. So I'm like, you know, that's some real good shit right there. So you know what, Connor, you're a mod. You really want to be a retail associate? Oh gosh, I hated retail, Alex. Well, I didn't hate it because what I had was easy. I didn't have to really worry about people. My big issue was I had severe anxiety when it came to actually dealing with customers. I used to work in Delhi. Connor who? As in Senior Irene, Ashley's husband. Or, I'm sorry, Lady Rain's husband. Well, congratulations, Alex. I mean, if you were looking for that, then hey, more power to you. Yep. He is, and it makes me sad that he kind of like jumped off of like Twitter and Twitch. I think the only place he's still at is Discord. Which, that's another place I hardly ever go. Oh, I don't need this on anymore. Really, the only time I'm in the Discord is if I'm messaging someone. Game, do you know how many ha-has I have? She is. Both of those two, I have nothing but love for them. Yeah, I might get on Discord once a month, if that. If no one's messaging me on Discord, you won't see me there. Oh, sorry about that. I hit something on here and now, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. All right, let me get myself back. Gosh, you know how long I've been on Twitch? They've changed the layout, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing anymore. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Gained a follower, lost a follower. Haha, that's funny. Oh well. So I've not been able to show it off or even have it happen to me, but there is a time when if you're looking at the moon, you'll see you'll see Santa Claus go across the moon. Now, longtime Mortal Kombat players will know that's an Easter egg to, what was it, Mortal Kombat 1 or Mortal Kombat 2? Where you had to get Reptile. I think it's Mortal Kombat 1 where you got Reptile. Okay, I need to take this off. This is very disorienting. And that's why I always open up and sling my hammer. Because those evil denizens will get you. I think that's what they're called. They're called denizens. Now, I've not known them to appear back-to-back really quick if you kill them. The only time I've ever known them to appear back-to-back really quick is if you get killed by one of them, and you respawn and you put your blindfold back on, and you will see them again. I think this may be the only section in the game that you don't have. Any mystery, any hidden chests. I'm not seeing any, and I can't recall ever seeing any in this section. Alright. Enough to that. Alright, Kate, sure, you have a good night, man. Yeah, it was good catching with you. I will have to try to make myself sit down and contact you next week for, Yozora, man. You have a good one. See you later. You know, it's very strange, this new layout. I certainly hope so, because I'm really sick and tired of fighting him. Golly, how the hell do I... Why did they have to change stuff? That's what I want to know. Alright, nothing else in here. We did hear a meteor land, and I think I waited too long to get the meteor. That's the thing. You can get meteors that land every few minutes or so. Alex, why don't we just not talk about who my moderators used to be? Sound good? You too, Cage, Sora. It's not important who they used to be because they no longer are. Well, I think one of them might still be, but nonetheless, no more talking about that, please. Hey, maybe we can actually raid the Game Fox when this is over. I would like to raid someone. They're always giving me stuff I really have no intention of... Oh, I wasn't facing the right way.
Your time would be better spent elsewhere.
They really like giving me stuff I have no intention of really ever using. Like skip fights. I don't exactly use those. You don't really want to skip fights if you're trying to get high in the Towers of Time, because that causes your points to be negatively impacted, and I like to try to at least get into the top 5% every week. Does it give you like skins and what have you? Like nothing in here. Alright, so this is going to be the first section where I actually have to the first open section where I have to like break it down to a few different areas. And I did say this during the video I recorded of me in this crypt. But you can die from those meteors. Alright, so I'm gonna now take care of all these treasure chests just until I get roughly adjacent to where I was just at. All right. Now we're gonna walk around here. It's a very boring, tedious task, which is why I wanted to stream it, so I could talk to someone while I was doing it. Because otherwise, I get bored, I get distracted. I get distracted, and then a task that should only take like 2 hours ends up taking me 4. Realistically. I don't... No, yeah, okay, there is a hidden chest down here. And there's one up here that I know of. Personally, I'm surprised they didn't hide one like right here. Mitsubishi Galant? Homie, you are way off. I haven't driven a Mitsubishi Galant in years. How did you know I drove a Mitsubishi Galant? I actually crashed my Mitsubishi Galant in 2014 or 2015. Damn, they're just stay throwing those meteors out. And a lot of this stream is gonna be like no talking. I'm not very good at holding conversations. Is that the time for real? Jeez, 11:30 p.m. Thing that sucks is we're still about 2 to 2.5 hours away from finishing up the Krypt. Sky did try explaining horsepower to me, but I don't really understand horsepower. Like, a lot of people want horsepower in their car, and it's just like, why? You know, it's kind of funny because my uncle is a mechanic. He's the owner of an auto body shop, and I think even he tried explaining to me, and it's just like, yeah, you might as well be speaking Klingon. Ooh, a skeleton key. Yes. Okay, so let's take out this little section right here. Getting a lot of chronospheres. All right. Okay, I guess I'll put you out your misery, homie. Alright. I think that's it there. I think the only other hidden chests are now... Oh, I missed this one. Oh, right, we're in the place where Dude was hanging. The good news is nothing's going to get you in this form when you're already in the form. Only time you have to worry about something getting you in this form is the moment you put the blindfold on. I think it's everything here. All right. Cars and kilograms. Did you really just liken those two together? I don't know how either of those correlate, but I get what you're. I guess I get what you're trying to say. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know what you're trying to say, Alex. I'm sorry. Jeez, that's like the 5th one. Oh, I didn't know you can get augments off of those. Yeah, they do. My one of my best friends, she lives in London, uses that metric system. That best friend is probably my longest friend, I think. I think I've known her longer than any of my other friends. I think almost 10 years I've known her. Oh yay, another skeleton key. Yeah. I'm excited about the skeleton keys because I need 200. I think I'm sitting at 28. Nope, 27. So I'm kind of disappointed that I can't quite figure out why it's not letting me stream directly to Twitch on Elgato. It let me do it for Bioshock. Because I was thinking, you know, maybe like spending a day just streaming online matches. And I don't want to stream it the way I'm currently streaming, because then they're going to think I'm talking to them. In all honesty, I don't really talk to too many people online when I play matches with them. Well, I have no idea where Grimsby is in location to London. Geography was not Joseph K. strong suit, or Jake Man 1990. Hallelujah, we've gone through and cleared out, I think, 4 sections. Whoa. Damn meteor. Oh, this dude dead. He dead. You know, I did briefly toss around the idea of doing a bunch of Mortal Kombat videos, but unfortunately, that's not a really original idea because there are a lot of people who do it a lot better than I do. What a strange question, Alex. I recently shaved, but it's coming back. And as far as spicy stuff goes, I did give that up for about a month and a half. And now I am back to eating. I actually just made some just added some to my Chinese food that I had earlier. No, it's crazy. That forge sounds like someone breathing heavy. But you know why that's crazy? Because normally when you're in this with your blindfold on, you don't hear noises. Sriracha or Tabasco, those aren't spicy. So yeah, I really don't use Sriracha or Tabasco sauce because, like I said, that's not spicy to me. Now, reptile is actually found on this bridge sometimes. But don't look like we're going to find him today. We may still find him. I remember when I recorded this, like, I never find dude, but when I recorded this, I came across him 3 times. Surprisingly, Alex, I get very few effects that most people who would try to go for spicy stuff get. Really, I think the worst that happens when I eat spicy is I might, like, sometimes I'll overdo it, and I will have severe stomach cramps. And that sucks because it literally feels like someone is trying to slice their way out of my stomach, and yeah, I don't like that very much. But that's the worst that really happens when I eat spicy. I like how Joker has an augment called Keep Away from Children, which signifies, like, choking hazards. Actually, you know what? I'll save my blindfold on my way out. But now, before I go over here to this chitin hive, I want to make sure I use one of these. I also want to kill that spider because I hate them. Before I realized about the Vio protection, what it did, I got killed by those things so many times. Because what happens is they come up to you and you really can't run from them. They're faster than you. And then they burn you. India uses a lot of spicy stuff in their food. They have very popular curry. Oh yeah, I might want to use another one of these. You know, perfected shots fired sounds like it'd be more appropriate for Aaron Black. Oh, that one actually gave me 20 coins. That little bastard was trying to get me. I killed like 6 of those giant spiders since I came in here. Missed this one. Meant to hit the spider, ended up killing all the eggs. Alright, I think that's all in here. Oh, missed this one. There is something that allows you to move fast here while you have this, like faster. But I don't remember what it is, and I don't think I have it. There is something that allows you to move fast here while you have this, like faster. But I don't remember what it is, and I don't think I have it. That one almost killed me. Alright, I think that's everything in here. Let's leave this section. And let's check this area. I actually do love Mexican food, but I don't exactly get spicy Mexican food, Alex. I like their tacos. Enjoy some tacos. I actually do love Mexican food, but I don't exactly get spicy Mexican food, Alex. I like their tacos. Enjoy some tacos. Okay, let's see here. Now we're going to put our blindfold on because where we're going now is the next section. And I really should have been swinging my hammer there. Okay, let's see here. Now we're going to put our blindfold on because where we're going now is the next section. And I really should have been swinging my hammer there. I am a fan of the cricket effects, though. 8% Eric is on. I might have to go drop by and say hi to him. And I went the wrong way. If I do happen to run low on coins, I think I have plenty of scavenger lockpicks that I can actually go through and use them later. Just to open up the last of the few chests that I need. But I think what we have money-wise should be plenty to open up all the chests. Oh yeah. And this is where you go once you get your 25 fatalities. Not brutalities, they don't count. But your 25 fatalities on each of the individual characters. This is funny because this looks like frickin' Shinnok and this looks like some major. But it's actually Kotal Khan and Kung Lao. Okay, Now let's use the blindfold over here. Haha, I was preparing for you, homie. Are we having fun yet? Bored? Probably. This is very boring and very tedious to do. And clearly the game thinks I need a bunch of vital protection. Oh, I missed you. Okay, let's do this now. Easy fatality tokens. I'll take them. And yeah, these ones are tricky. I actually missed these my second time clearing the crypt. All right. Right. And for whatever reason, it didn't let me swing my hammer when I did that. I do wish you could run faster when you were blindfolded, but I guess it makes sense since you are blindfolded. And you are tapping into your senses. You would be slow, because you don't know where you're going. Now, these two sections coming up are the last sections on this floor. Yay, another skeleton key. Fuck yeah. getting all these augments, but I don't think any of them are really that good. No. I think if I'm gonna get the good augments, I'm gonna need to like get them in the towers. Like the brutal, I guess. I don't play brutal towers too often, though. Not anymore, now that I got the stuff I need for Joker. Getting plenty of collector's coins, though. Which I'm fine with because, you know, I do go to the collector quite frequently. Oh, I missed you. Alright, that is all for this floor. So I'm actually going to go downstairs. But I'm thinking I might have to cut it. Because I am getting kind of tired and I should probably start working on going to sleep, even though I don't have to get up as early as usual before. I guess it's entirely dependent on what awaits me when I go and check the Towers of Time. So I'll go do that. If there's nothing going on for Towers of Time, then I guess I could probably come back here and go to the lower level. But if there is something going on in Towers of Time, I'm probably going to cut this, like, stop the streaming, and then I'll just go to sleep. And that should start me down here.
Krypt. Towers of Time.
Yep, nothing going on here. Ow!
Of the time.
Alright, I suppose I can watch such. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the bottom floor. I am gonna go to sleep. But before I do all that,
Low turn on AI battle.
let's do this real quick.
Fight.
I am not very good at this stuff.
Scream Queen. Mr. Rourke. Nice hat.
And yeah, we'll just end up after these 5 AI battles. Sounds like a plan.
Round fight.
Buddy might get his first win.
What did you do, Daddy?
Just what you asked.
Not what I meant by the split.
Fatality.
I ain't worried about demonetization though.
Cage wins.
I don't get money for my stuff. So y'all can see all the blood and guts.
Round fight.
You see, I just suck. Oh, of course. They were the Cage clan.
AI battle. Fight.
Yep, and the more I suck, the further back they push me. I wish you could get random select for this.
Scorpion. Hardcore historian. Fangface.
All right.
Round fight.
Oh, that was kind of cool. He did a brutality on me.
Round fight.
You know, realistically, I might get $3,000 in coins from this. It's a joke, really. And that's one thing I really don't need. I really do not need any heart fragments. Well, since this team won, keep them.
Nowhere, man. Baraka.
Nowhere, man. I had no idea why my Scorpion's not that good. I rarely lose with him. Way to waste your X-ray, lady. You wanted to make sure I was dead. Yeah, and we got fucked up.
AI battle. Fight.
Total con. Call me Al. Cage 2.0.
Alright, one more after this, and then I'm calling it a night. I have to shower still. Yeah, I could have told you that was a waste, Spawn.
Round fight.
Somehow Jay managed to pull that out of her ass. Managed to win that one. I don't win too many of these anymore. Not since I gone and messed with the AI, how they function.
Jugabro. Mini me.
All right, last one.
Round fight.
Oh, he should. Did the brutality there.
Round fight.
We actually managed to win. Sweet. All right, well, thank you guys that came up and showed up and watched this. A thank you to KH Sora for keeping me company at the beginning of this stream. And thank you to Alex, what was your name on this? Alex Racer 07 for coming by as well. I didn't see you say goodbye, so I figured you left anyways. But you have a good one. I'm going to try to, I guess, raid someone, even though it's not much of a raid. But anyways, give it a little bit of love. We're going to go see 8% Eric. Used to be Grunkador, so I don't know what happened there, but he's streaming retro. But, yeah. Y'all have a great day, and keep it real.